Hey everybody, we got a little break in the rain and we're going to do a quick walkthrough of the garden. It's May 23rd, 2026. It's been a little while, but we've been super busy and there's a lot of changes, so let's check them out. Courtney, that's you. Go.
Oh, on to me. All right. I want to start over there.
Okay.
All right. So this year we got this thing. This is a cherry bush. We don't know if it's going to make cherries, but we hope it is.
It's flopped over now, but like when the sun comes out, it stands back up again.
That's because we just had our daily hurricane.
Yeah. We've been getting a lot of rain and temperature changes recently.
So now we have switched it so that almost all the corner beds are going to be flower beds, so we can bring in pollinators and butterflies, hummingbirds, all the good things. This right here is my comfrey that Phil loves so much. I got that for the compost. It's on its first cut, so it's already been completely hacked down and it's robust.
Yes, likes to spread.
Let's see, this is our new greens bed in here. Our arugula is going to bolt and I'm hoping to get some seeds to see if that happens. And then the kale and chard are just coming up. I like to heavy sow my greens. As you can see, I'm blanketed.
Yeah, we've been eating a lot of salads.
You wouldn't guess it from the looks of it, but I literally come in and fill giant bowls. The big salad, as Elaine would say. So here our crocuses are finally kind of passing. I like to let them go to brown so they get the full nutrients to their bulb.
Okay.
Good?
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Keep going. The screen went black and I didn't know what was going on, but go ahead.
Okay. User error. Got it.
Yeah.
This is my new weird plant. I love this thing. Phil hates it, as most of my plants.
Courtney likes to pick things that either look like they're dead or dying, or like to just spread and take over everything. And sometimes a combination of both.
But part of that is because I shop on the clearance rack, so it is dead and dying.
Look at your lilies, though.
Yeah, my lilies have gone crazy. I interplanted this lily into another comfrey, and that was a good companion right there.
Yeah, the big comfrey leaves at the bottom. They look really healthy, really happy, and some of them have bloomed down the line. But
yep. So these are the new trellisi that Phil and I made this year. I'm very proud of those. Those look great. I have our cucumbers started here and some sunflowers. That'll make your cucumbers way sweeter.
Those cucumbers were a third the size about 3 days ago, so they're very happy.
Yep, and then I have chamomile coming in on the front. These are my mints. This is the one spreader that I've kept in pots, so Phil has congratulated me on that.
Congraturitos.
These are our transplanted strawberries. Last year we had the strawberries underneath the grapes, and it was kind of a pain to get in there and get to them, so we stopped that and we moved them here, so they're a little shocky, so we didn't get that many strawberries this year, but we've got a few. This is the other trellis, and I will be doing melons in here probably tomorrow or Monday. I also got my sunflowers already started in there. Phil's standing in the middle of our new beds for this year. Obviously, this one's tomatoes, and he built this amazing trellis.
Ooh, nice.
It is nice. And then this is an open one right now, which will have watermelons in it.
Got a couple of sun gold tomatoes there. They're liking this rainy weather. And then these over here were from your friend from work, right? The seeds?
Yep.
So these are all kind of different tomatoes we didn't plan on planting, but they just seemed really cool, and we got the seeds, and they look very happy in their little bed here.
Yes, she is a bad influence on me, and I am a bad influence on her, so this is the result. All right, so over here is kind of an extension of my herb bed and flower bed. So we have a bunch of echinaceas coming in that I started last year from seed, and this is the bounty year. I'm excited for that. Those are gorgeous. The thyme, I mean, that's just a perennial here, so that's looking good. This comfrey took a bigger hit, so I'm going to have to cut it back a little bit more. And there's our lilies that have opened.
Love that color. deep red color. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
it's gorgeous. And then along here, I'm probably going to do more flowers as the clearance racks fill. And then we have our arbor over here that we did last year. So right now we have peas growing up the sides.
Yep, and we just picked them yesterday,
Oh, yeah.
and there's already more on there today.
Yep. So we'll come pick more of those for the freezer today. And then probably, I'd say in a week, week and a half, beans are going in.
Okay, peppers here. Looks like someone's eating the leaves on this one.
Yeah.
So we have to get some diatomaceous earth on there once the rain stops.
Yep. And then we have our potato bins here that Phil started. There's 3 different varieties. So those are coming in good. They're probably ready for another layer of hay.
Yep.
And then more peppers are over here.
And this bed here.
And then this bed here will be a flower bed next year. I learned this morning that you should never put bee balm in the ground. So I'm in a little bit of trouble for that one.
We'll see what happens.
But we have more kale here.
Look at that kale. Yeah.
And this is the dill. And then tucked outside there is our eucalyptus, which we love in the sauna. And then we can go into the original garden. Phil did these rosemary pots this year. Rosemary, everywhere when we lived on the West Coast, it was a perennial, but here it just doesn't make it. So we're just gonna see if we wrap those this winter.
Yeah, I think they look really good here. The reason why they've had trouble is because we have a really dense clay soil. So even when you dig a hole and put like the soil in that they like, after about a year, they just kind of give up. So this is like really sandy, draining soil. So hopefully that helps. And the pots look cool.
Yeah, and then I kind of surrounded it with my miscellaneous pots kind of throughout the garden. All right, so now into the bigger garden. Or I guess, actually, I don't even know if this is the bigger garden.
That one's bigger.
Okay. So we got our arbors here. So this bed was spinach, which I'm getting ready to pull out. We got a ton of spinach this year, and so now it's bolted. I don't know, I might try and save the seeds. We'll see. More chard. A little tucked in rosemary. That one actually did overwinter.
Yeah, that one did okay. Maybe it's because it's a raised bed. Got more drainage.
I have a theory.
What is it?
So I planted bee balm next to it, and when it kind of died back, it protected it.
Anyway, I'm noticing, because we didn't come out here yesterday, it was stormy and we were working, but the things I'm noticing are there's more like holes in a lot of these greens, so might be slugs, might be time for some of that sluggo to go down.
This is like our wild asparagus patch. So this is second year asparagus, so we still haven't cut it, and we're kind of obviously letting it go wild so it'll reseed. This is so thick. It's unbelievable. So we just kind of keep tucking it in.
Yeah.
So that's where the asparagus stay. Our carrots are doing great.
These are both carrot beds, and then we have our peach trees back here.
Yep, peach trees are doing good. This is just the second year on this one, which I feel like we got more growth out of this one second year than we did that one.
Yep.
This one's third year, so we're actually going to keep some of the peaches on the tree this year and maybe get to try them. So that's exciting.
I did go in and thin them, but with the rain, you can see how low some of these branches are hanging. I probably need to thin a little bit more to get the weight off of them.
Yeah. Plus, it's like anything. When you pick it, you think you get it all, and then next day.
Yeah, I was out here for hours. I picked like 200 little peaches off the trees, and then I come back out and I'm like, nope, didn't do enough.
These are all our blueberries. They all have fruit on them. We're just waiting for it to kind of blue.
Yep, but if you don't cover them, the birds get them all. So.
Yep. And let's see, this is my zinnia bed, so I'm excited for that to get ready.
What's going to be here? I can't remember.
This is an open bed, so I was thinking we could do bush beans in there, or we made this one kind of a decorative. I kind of like that too because I love all the pollinators coming in.
Sure.
Here we have 2 different varieties of tomatoes going, and there's some peas tucked in there that'll probably be out with the rest of the peas. This is, it looks like, wow, I can't believe how many peas. We literally got a giant bowl yesterday, so hopefully we can finish this quickly and get those off. But yeah, this is peas, and in here is tomatoes are tucked in, so they've actually been very good companions. This is scape.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I'm so excited. Look at them all. That's so crazy.
Point out what the scapes are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
So I'm so excited. These are like my favorite things. So this right here is a scape, and this is the flower for the garlic. And so what you do is you cut this out so it doesn't flower and it focuses on the bulb. And then you take these and you saute them up in butter.
I see a bunch. See them all curled up there?
I know. So we didn't think we thought we had the other variety that didn't do these. So I am so okay. So I'm gonna get those with the peas.
I don't remember. Was this all the same variety of garlic?
No, there's 3 different types or 2 different types in there.
Yeah, that did great. Next year, we're probably gonna do if out in no man's land, out beyond the fence here. This gets sun in the summer, and it's just an empty space. So I'm thinking about making a couple really long beds just for garlic, and just not build like this really nice fencing that we did here at first. Oh yeah, Cordy's face. But maybe just do like that roll fencing around it to keep the deer from eating it, because deer aren't supposed to like garlic, but you know, around here they eat everything.
Yeah, like look at.
Yeah, they
ate a horseradish.
Yeah, out beyond the fence there, we have barrels of stuff that the deer supposedly would never touch, like horseradish, and you could understand why, but apparently they sampled that, so.
Anyways.
Grapes.
So this is 3rd year? 2nd year.
I don't.
Second
year.
2nd year grapes. So we cut.
3rd year. No, it's third.
So we cut back. Oh yeah, the 1st year we cut back to the ground.
Yep.
2nd year we cut back to here, and then this is all our new growth. So we're slowly training this up our grape arbor. Thus far, those lantern beetles haven't decimated it, so we'll see. They seem to be a little bit thinner than they were last year. So we'll see. We did get a few grapes last year, very sour. This is my herb bed here. The oregano is loving all the rain. This was another overwintered rosemary that actually surprised. Okay, so maybe it did do okay.
Just looks dead.
It just looks dead. The chives have flowered, and so now we're getting a second growth on those. Basil's impossible to kill, so.
That's sage.
Oh yeah, basil's really easy to kill.
Basil's easy to kill. Yeah, we've done that.
Sage, not so much.
Yeah.
So this is our weird bed. I say that because every single thing we've put in here has struggled, and yet again, now we've tried potatoes, we've tried beets, and now we've tried tomatoes. So now next year this is coming out, and I'm putting pavers, and it's going to be a storage area.
Yeah. So this bed, our guess is there was some very strange, big, thick, oily kind of root under there. It was from a big tree, but it smelled really strong. And I don't know if that's affecting it or it's on some weird ancient mystic site or something. I don't know. There's something weird about this bed because we put in the same soil, same fertilizer, same everything. And like these tomatoes here, like see this tomato here? That was planted at the exact same time as this one here, which is like twice the size and already has flowers on it. So
yeah. And this variety did very well last year. So it's not the variety. So this is kind of a hodgepodge bed right now. We apparently overwintered some beets we didn't know about. So we have some beets going. Then we have tomatoes in here. And then we have more peas because peas have such a short window. We loaded all the beds. And usually peas are done by now, but not this year.
Yeah, it's been cool. Like today, it's pretty cool. And we're getting a ton of peas, which is great. But they're kind of, we pictured the peas going by about a month ago. Yeah. And then the tomatoes would take over. But we kind of have them mixed in. But it doesn't seem to be negatively affecting the tomatoes too much. So.
No, it doesn't. And then I also, a companion, I did this alyssum, and that's supposed to be a great companion for the tomatoes. So we'll see how that changes things this year. We've never done that before.
That's those little white flowers.
This is another echinacea bed. And then this is my contraband. This is catnip. So the boys get a leaf of that every so often. We have 3 or 4 kinds of beets in here that are gonna probably be pulled in the next week or so. Let's see, this is open space. That'll be bush beans. Over here is this is my cayenne bed. Last year I saved and dried the cayennes, and we made our own red pepper flakes, and it was 100 times better than I've ever had from the store. There was like so much sweetness and flavor, so
Yeah.
I went heavy on cayenne.
Yeah, I'm
this
excited
year.
about that. That's great.
Over here is our brassica bed, which is actually not showing that much nibbling, which is kind of surprising. Not to jinx it.
Yep.
Broccoli rabe here, which we've been kind of throwing little heads into whatever we've been cooking. Cabbages. And then these are my broccoli here, which will probably go into food prep this week.
Look how great these look. That's so cool.
I've never done broccoli before, just because of them being brassicas, and I hate the aphids. But I did it this year, and I would probably do that again. Over here we have another one of my spreaders that Phil loves. This is St. John's wort, so that'll be moved this year.
To the dumpster.
No. And then out in the bed, outside, I did some barrels with just nasturtiums and freesia and zinnias and all sorts of stuff.
Yep. And then a lot of weeds have come up just in the last couple days, but we'll get out here. It's a long weekend. Probably get out here once the rain stops a little bit more and get some of these weeds out. But yeah, so let me turn this around. So that's the garden update for May.
Yeah.
We'll do another one for June. Usually we did an earlier one, but as you can see, there's been a lot of changes and stuff, and things are coming along good, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Later.
Bye.